available, though. Maverick, Hibana, both removed. Valkyrie and Mute gone also. A pretty standard set of bans.
Furia as a team generally like to go for extensions. Miracle does get a kill onto Astro, but immediately ready to be traded means that FaZe Clan can take swift control of logistics and push on through into the site. Lender's just got to try and get aggressive.
Start to challenge onto players on the balcony. Rare's going to fall, but Fancy continues his little bit of a tear. Lender, he's going to be the one to pick up. Goes for a bit of a shoulder peek. There's a multiple crossfires on his location here, but Fancy gets away with taking down Cyber. The ADS going to keep him alive, but eventually Soul's going to try and make something happen with that. He's also going to find the frag over onto Astro. Cameraman flooding in. 4 seconds. He's got to find a couple of kills. He comes over the top to avoid all the stuns as well. Cyber is going to hit that swing, and he is going to fall. Fantasy. It's going to be action-packed. Bullet, he opens things up with a kill over onto Highs, but Furia are in good position to respond. For now, and Rare does have the time to do so. A swing from Lender is going to be successful, but again, it comes traded 1-for-1. Cyber now looking to make a bit of a swing as we are locked into that 1 versus 1. There's information down here, or he could try and play aggressively onto this. Rare tries to swing, but Cyber's just better. The Vector there at the close range, always going to do the business.
Been DB node elsewhere, and Furia really are just going to get aggressive.
Fancy's managed to find a couple of kills there from inside of Generator. The diffuser going to be cold, and Astro shutting down Lender as he tried to. That they are getting pinged out every second. Finally, a swing from Miracle to shut things up. That's going to level things up here, 5-5. But Fantasy there with the rotation cover. He's going to get challenged twice here as Bullet starts to push on up and find himself some success. No, Fantasy actually took down Rare there. The plan went down. Bullet, what are you doing? You're crazy. He finds the final 2 kills. Such an unfortunate team.
In. I think he's just trying to peek in around the doors.
Well, he's going to get taken out. Cameraman for Furia as Lender's going to fall as well. This is such a disjointed push. We've got players pushing every angle, and Soul find him too. Rare now in a very tricky spot. Finds himself the first of many required. Try and work on this, but the Toxic Babe canisters to try and wade through. Cyber's just going to walk up and hit him with that impact grenade. No problem whatsoever.
However, I think we expected this to be quite close regardless. And it's interesting to see FaZe. Wow. You're not a true fan. Isn't that like Jeopardy or something?
I'm a fan of the elevator music. I'll be honest.
In the distance. Oh, okay. What's this? Hornetout and Vitz both
start to come on in. VNX, he's going to be the one to make a bit of an entry, but it's going to be Vitz off the back of the Candelas to find an opening kill on this final execute as the kills do start.
And then maybe looking to try and secure a crossfire. Wow.
Ooh, there we're going to see the glasses put into action. GDN going to get taken on down over. It won't actually land though. Zach is able to come off and actually find himself a kill. VNX
1v1 with Vitz. But Hornetout can just turn the corner. It looks like a lot of kills coming in for INTZ right now as it leaves Chusky on his own.
But no, he's going to full white blind himself. The shotgun at close range is going to be disastrous here. Drunks, you've got to try and hold on. The plant is going down, but a C4 flies through from Panico. We just about got a glimpse of it in the POV. VNX is going to be confirming that plan. So see Mav trying to rotate himself at white, but he will be getting taken out. Vitz going to find the final frag inside of this one. Mav's attempts have gone out, but they are not going to be sufficiently placed. He's going to find one onto Vitz, but not before Vitz shuts down the plant from happening. This has been downed in the process, but the kills keep coming through. Zach, he's made a big impact here. He's been able to move through, find himself one before being traded. Aggression here. He could look to try and push on through, and he will do so, but he's not going to be successful. We'll look at himself in here because they know at some point that there's going to be some sort of a push that materializes on their level, but for the meantime, bit of a tough spot. I'm surprised to see so many players from W7M committing here to the site, as all it takes is one kill like that for it all to be thrown into disarray. We're actually going to see both players drop here. A plan being forced, but Herds with the pre-fire, keeping his team in it for one more round. As he is now going to look to try and make his way on up, but the Prisma is going to give him a little bit of information. What a swing on to G. Position to do absolutely everything here. Mavi's going to find one, but he eventually gets taken down as well as the final two come in from Zach's fair hand. INTZ, they get this one over the line against W7.
But because of the precedent that it sets going forward into stage 3, both of them have been sitting very low in our league table and are looking down those players. He's just not usually honored with the spot in the bans. Mirror as well. We've spoken quite a bit recently. Quite thorough map clear. I mean, they're doing well at it to have brought down both Julio and Muzi. And I mean, they're fine for time. Pino just getting his revenge.
It's always a tough challenge, especially when the pre-fires are coming through, and especially when Psycho is on the other end of a K1A. To come in here for NIP. Rise is going to be playing at the top of Cool Vibes. Gets challenged by one, but taken out by the second. Pino and Kamikaze there going back-to-back. Cons, who's the guy that got the plant down, and he's now locked into the 1v1. He's got a bit of intel. He's going to pre-fire. Held here from SANTOS. The C4 will be non-effective. What a shot there from STK as he takes down Kamikaze. Popping his head up from behind the bar. Pino, he got a glimpse, and he got a chance. He took down Hunter, but ultimately side of the Toxic Babe smoke, however, as Pino looks to try and push on through, but Destiny catches the fadeaway shot. The final two players TK, but Julio is just a little bit better from inside of Theater. He's going to find himself one. STK comes through with the trade. Trying to search out there as Pino, he's going to come in with a trade, but 1 versus 1 now as Hunter, he's going to swing past the bomb chassis. I wasn't expecting it to be that aggressive from Hunter, but honestly, he was left with no other choice there. Multiple sides. Pino, it's not going to take him long to find that kill. It took him a bit longer than it could have done, but he eventually pops the head. Rise inside of Billiards, trying to make something happen, and he will be the sole survivor. Now he's having NIP players thrown at him, but Pino going to make his way.
Oh, Rise manages to get away just narrowly with his life, but 2 of his teammates have gone down. Make that 3 of his teammates have gone down at the same time. Now it's just him on his own.
2 versus 3. Julio inside of the garden. He's going to find one. Kamikaze comes off the plan briefly and will find himself a kill. Oh, he's going to be in position to do so right now. What a hop in from Psycho. Instantly traded as Rise is there to shut him down. Inside of Aquarium. This time he gets chunked down. He had a big part to play in a previous round in that very spot. Draws for the nade, but it was all a little bit too little too late. Now down to STK. Going to find himself 3 kills here. He can't even land the first. Pino with the swing is going to get the job done. A shaky game from NIP, but again, they prove why they're one of the best teams.
Especially making up for the loss that they suffered yesterday. They'll be walking away pretty happy with that one, I should imagine. And there were certainly some rounds where SANTOS played quite well.
Well, Vigil's a weird one. I think, again, could count on one hand the amount of times that we see Vigil removed. Position to be used. Instead, he's fighting his way upstairs. Ion has got some great cover. Taking out Neskin. He's pushed all the way up to the front of White Van, but he too will be taken down. Patoxy, he's going to swing. Resin, he's going to get himself taken on down. Alamau finds 2. They're just lining it up for him. Black Dragons. They're being inside there. There's live pings coming out here. People swinging left and right. What is going on shortly? It will be taken out, but the C4 is going to land. Alamau, he's able to take down Live as Levy's flank was successful. Alamau on for a triple kill. A desperate drop. So all of this is really causing a lot of pain and a lot of time wasted. Levy, White Van. You get the feeling that the plant is on the cards, but as Live searches out the Yokai, Alamau is going to be there with the kill. And maybe he's going to find himself a couple of more, puts a bit of shots and a few points of damage in over onto Perez, and enough to take him out of the game. But Patoxy, he was there when it mattered.
Don't think we want Muzi with a shield, and then he immediately 6-picked off. A nice swing in from Lagonis. Lagonis can get straight in with the plant, and with Perez being taken down before he has a chance to deny it, that means Team 1, they got plant down.
It's going to try and stick it. Is it going to be 2 rounds in a row where the plant does get disabled? And it looooks like it will be. Neskin finds Patoxy very shortly. Time is starting to tick. What a kill from Ion onto Lagonis. He eventually will be swung, but Perez being held. Alamau wasn't ready for the swing from Perez. He was more interested in the stairs as the intel wasn't exactly fresh. Levy E1D covers for the plant going down live. Look at your patience there. He finds one fight with Proxy that you have to try and win now. Alamau goes for the swing. He too gets taken down. Levy will find an impactless kill. Perez in from the hatch. He essentially watched the same angle for the last minute and a half, and it's paid off exactly that. Don't forget there is a C4 below, and Resets could be in a position to use it. Yes, he is. He's in. Locks are going to be open right about where that kit is. It could be in a position to be taken. Back to come in here for Team 1 live. He doesn't have the information. Team 1, they scrape 1 by nothing. Was going in their favor inside of that round. Black Dragon's held live. It seems he's going to get the plan down without a hitch, though, as the pressure was just too much. But Toxie, he's going to come in with a couple of kills live. A second, as there is pressure from the hatch as through. It's going to pay dividends as well as he is able to take down Alamau. Neskin does trade back on through and start to try and bait the plant now. They are in a disadvantaged situation. The Evil Eye is going to be there undoing it. All now comes down to KDS. He's going to get swung. Resets. He didn't have the biggest game, but he finds the final 2. And he gets the job done here for Black Dragons.
I suppose. Regardless, Black Dragons finally take away the win from this. They won't get 3 points for it, but an overtime win is still a win. And
absolutely not. And why would you? Information is power. Power is not allowed here. From Sexy Cake, probably going to make his attempt down yellow stairs. Gifted a kill onto Raps. Quick through the smoke. If he finds this kill, it could be enough, but no, the plant will go down. It is confirmed. Felipox, he shuts down Ness.
He's just going for it.
He's going to pre-fire on through. Draws for the pistol. What an attempt there. Yeah. In that regard as well, from a couple of different angles, but it's going to work out for him. Able to find the kill onto Moringa. Reduct. It does something to bring things back here into MIBR's favor, but Ness going to try and open that vertical angle. It's not even that much to spare here. It's going to be a 1 versus 4 now, as Palu is going to be able to shut down Felipe. He's got 16 seconds to try and hold on. He does find the frag over onto Ness. Got the second onto Sexy Cake. Drew for the pistol. Quite difficult from here on out, especially when you're rocking the DMR. Sexy Cake going to find the kill over onto Fouls there. The final 2 come in. Utility come through. Raps keeps himself clear, but no, gets wall banged. Horrible stuff there from Sexy Cake. All being attempted very soon as Palu's going to shut down Redux. Sexy Cake comes in with a triple kill there. Time to get there, and he's going to start to try and make something happen now, but eventually kills will start to come in, and they'll come in Palu's favor. He takes down 2 before Fouls. He 2 aggresses on up. Fouls, you just need to try and hold the breach now. You could have found a few as these flooded on in. Instead, it's down to Felipox. He picks off Nesk. Can he grab 60k? Oh. Yes, he can. PSK. He takes him down. It's 1 picked it up, and he's going to look to try and get it down. There's a gunfight that's going to ensue. MIBR finally get themselves with. The kick going to be cold on the ground, so he knows that, at least for the meantime, it's not going to be worked with. But Fouls with the entry. Look at that for a kill over onto Sexy Cake. His teammates flooding in past him as well. Fouls is going to pick off Moringa. Lukid, he finds another onto PSK. MIBR, they seem to have had a bit of wind injected into their sails after that previous Moringa, he's going to take down Fouls. As we see a messy gunfight ensue. 5 versus 2. And Redux going to be left as the last alive on the rappel. He too is going to get swung by Sexy Cake. What is going on with this? Not ideal at all, especially when PSK is going to double down on it. Palu as well finds himself 2. Lukid and Raps just come off the better of it, but ultimately this is Liquid's to lose. Palu makes his way upstairs. He found 3 kills inside of that final round. Liquid, they do it.
It doesn't really change the narrative as to what's going to happen for the Cobra Elite 6, as we already knew by this point that MIBR were out of the running. And